Hello everybody, it is Tarot of the Week from November 1st to November 6th. So stay tuned to see what is in store and what do the cards and spirit have to say for us as a collective this week. Hey everybody, so it's me, Juliet, the Scorpion Goddess, and we're doing Tarot of the Week. I skipped Halloween because Halloween's a very busy day pretty much every year for me, so I had no time to record yesterday, and it's been honestly a whole big busy week previously for me because it was my son's birthday on the solar eclipse, then he had his birthday party, Halloween stuff. There was a lot going on over here, so I didn't have time. So we're doing this Tuesday. We're going to be getting straight into the cards. But right before I do, some information about how you can get in contact with me. Click the description box down below, and that is where you'll see all my social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on all of those for daily stuff, updates on what's happening that day of with astrology stuff or intuitive messages I get that you won't see on YouTube. However, if you're new here, definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell here on my YouTube channel to help support me because I am trying to get monetized, and this is where I'm going to be getting paid from eventually. So the biggest way you can really support me at this moment in this time is subscribing. Now, with that being said, November, What's Up with the Planets will be up. Once it is, you can see in the description box down below. It will be tagged there. However, if this is like you're seeing this November 1st that day, it will not be there. It'll probably be there by November 3rd. And with all of that being said, make sure you watch your Scorpio Tarotscopes. It's really good. I did a pick a card reading this time, so you can see right here, Scorpio Tarotscopes. So make sure you definitely watch that. The messages came in so powerful, and I did this under the eclipse too, so you know the energy was like boom right there. So definitely make sure you pick either power 1, 2, or 3, or watch all 3 if you just want to see the whole thing. All right, now let's get into Tarot of the Week. We're going to start with the classic deck as usual. So I want to see with everybody here as I connect with my spirit guides, connecting with yours. I want to see as a collective, we got to follow. This fell right out onto the floor. We have the 3 of Cups coming out. So this is going to be a really busy week. I mean, I was just talking about celebrating. So it looks like this is a busy week where you guys are going to be really reconnecting with other people, bumping into people, networking. There could be some events going on. I feel like somebody may contact some of you for some kind of event or party planning kind of thing, needing your help with something. I feel like there's going to be an unexpected phone call coming in for you guys. You're going to be like, where is this even coming from? But it's going to have good news in it. It looks like there's been some kind of balance or something you've been trying to look for, having some excitement and stuff like that thrown in the mix, because I think some of you guys have been taking life too seriously, and we need to let off of that this week. We're in Scorpio season where everything is intense, but as everything is intense with all the feelings, that also goes into having fun too. So don't forget about that. We got the King of Wands with the Hanged Man and the 8 of Pentacles reversed. So there could be somebody trying to contact you or reach out to you about your car's extended warranty. Nah, there could be somebody trying to reach out to you though. There could be, I feel like this has more to do with like duties of like paperwork and bills and changing things around, you know, when it comes to like insurance or your utility bills or something like that. There's some stuff that has, I feel like there's been some things with like paperwork and stuff that hasn't been, somebody's going to be reaching out to you being like, hey, you know, you missed this page, you have to sign this, or we need you to resubmit this kind of document or something like that. That's what I see with this right here. Because I feel like for some of you guys, things have been really stressful, and I think that's why it's like this, you know, take care of what you need to take care of, right? But I feel like you need to take care of like the tedious things, but it's like these are little hiccups that come along the way in life, and this is just like, you can't take things so seriously, right? You cannot take things so seriously. I also see that some of you as well are getting back into, it's like you're stop taking things so seriously. Is it time to get into that creative flow? Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Creative flow, where there's been a project or something you've kind of put on the back burner, and it's saying like, now is the time, okay, to get back into that and put in the work into whatever this is. And this is where I think this is some kind of passion project, something you're excited about. Some of you may be an entrepreneur. There could be a book or a class or some type of, I don't know, if you do readings like I do, your tarot readings or something like that, maybe you're reopening your books. I'm not, but I'm saying maybe you might be, or you're trying to get into getting more clients or something like that. And it's like, this is the time, like you've been working, okay, we know you've been doing the studying, the behind the scenes stuff. Now is the time to get back into the action of whatever it is that you are passionate about, to put in the work in that. People are looking out. They want to hear from you. They want to get information from you. This is a lot of creativity stuff though. So this could be artwork. This could be, like I said, doing kind of like what I do here on YouTube. Say yes this week. Say yes to what sparks you in your drive. You need to follow what your gut says. Okay. I didn't even get to shuffle. These came out. Everything is reversed. Oh, shit. Okay. We got Ace of Swords reversed, the Tower reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed, Three of Wands reversed. There is some kind of cycle that has been broken. Can't even pull my hair back. There has been some cycle that has been broken. That's what this is telling me. Okay, and it's time for a new beginning. You have broken a cycle, and I really think this has a lot to do with the solar eclipse we just had. We're heading into the lunar eclipse, so we're in eclipse season no matter what, but there is a huge cycle that has been broken. Now, for a lot of you, this could be a generational thing that you have finally actually broken, and it's time for something new. You have a new mindset. You have a new way of taking action and going about things. And this has a lot to do with a lot of, you have spoken your truth of how things have been affecting you emotionally. Okay, that's what that is. And it's time you've broken free and you're moving forward with this. This is, all of these came out reversed. All this came out reversed because you shook some shit up and made some huge changes. This is all major arcana cards, except for the Three of Wands, okay? This is all major shit. And this was like personalities and things that you were dealing with that's been handed down generation after generation after generation. And you have finally broken that kind of cycle. Whatever this is, this could be money issues, this could be emotional issues, this could be mental stuff, this could be just anything that was like, oh, I thought that this was okay, and you were like, no, this is not okay. And finally actually putting a stop to it. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of people that don't like what you have done, but I'm seeing that not every, people don't like change, and we are in a fixed sign season. Scorpio is a fixed sign. The nodes or the eclipses are in fixed signs, Scorpio and Taurus. So especially the fixed signs. So if you're Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Sun or Rising, this is especially for you guys where change is not something you really like, because you're like, this is what's safe, this is what I know, and I'm gonna go and do whatever this is. But you have finally making the change. You have changed your cycle. You've broken the cycle. And people around you are like, I don't like the fact that things have changed and they're not how they've always been for me. But for you, you're like, no, I have broken free. I'm ready to move forward with my life. I'm in a new emotional state and I'm not looking back. I'm looking forward to the future of where I'm heading, right? This shook up a lot of stuff. I feel like there was a major, huge change. Like this is like such a big cycle that had been changed, okay? A huge one, a huge cycle. And this had a lot to do, like, you had to do a lot of stuff mentally to like literally rewire the brain and see and taking the steps. I think a lot of you stood your ground too and didn't let, my left ear is like at a high pitched right now. So I don't know off the top of my head what the left ear high pitch means, but that in itself is a message. So if you guys want to pause the video and go look up what that means, I'm gonna when I'm done recording this. But there has been some major changes that have happened, and this week is when it's like you've done all the serious stuff. It's time to, you know, relax. This is the rest time. This is the downtime. This is to connect with maybe new people, or you may have created like your own type of tribe, or connecting with your own friends and celebrating like this new milestone that you're in. Not a baby step, okay? This isn't a baby step. This is a milestone, okay? And it's like, I feel like there may have been some kind of conversation or some kind of conflicting matter that happened last week. Following into this week, it was like you stood your ground, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. So I think some of you guys were second guessing, like maybe if I went about it this way or said this or did that. Nope, you did the right thing. If you were the person, right, that made these major changes, you broke this cycle, you did the right thing. That's what they're saying. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. Well, these cards are really coming out crazy. Yes, see? 10 of coins. Your spirit team, your ancestors, they're celebrating with you right now. They're celebrating with you, saying like you did what no one else was able to do. You did what nobody else was able to do. You finally took that big step, that leap. It was like it was a leap. You took a leap. I think last week we got the Fool card and I kept talking about taking a leap of faith moving forward. I'm pretty sure. So with that, you guys did that. And this is the week where it's like new beginnings are finally happening. We have the 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles. Oops. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. This feels like there's some kind of like shadow darkness that's being awoken. There's a shadow darkness that's being awoken. Something is being triggered this week to have these things come forward that have always been there deep down, and you're creating a new foundation. That's what this says to me. There's some kind of deep push down emotional things that's always been there. This is something that's always been within you. This could be childhood trauma. It could be literally anything that's upsetting, depressing, anxiety induced, something that's always on your mind or in the back of your mind subconsciously. I'm hearing it's a subconscious thing. Something that's been in you, you've carried with you your whole life subconsciously, is coming to the surface this week, and you're recreating a new foundation because you're allowing this to come up, to let it out, you're letting the beast free. You're letting the beast be free. And doing that is creating a new foundation where you can sit within your own place. If you've been seeing 10s, 10, 10, or 4s, 4, 4, 4, especially for this week, this is really saying that things are, it's an end, it's a completion, and you're creating a new foundation for yourself, a new place to have something that's a lot more stable and grounding. Something a lot more stable and grounding. And we have the Judgment card. So again, this is ruled by Pluto. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Everything is in Scorpio right now, basically. South Node's in Scorpio. Sun is in Scorpio. Venus is in Scorpio. Mercury's in Scorpio. Everything's in Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Pluto dominant. This is a Judgment card, which is ruled by Pluto. Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto. This is just reiterating the shadow stuff that's always been there is coming out. You're releasing it. You're releasing your truth. You've gotten to this place where if you speak about your truth, it's about your story. It's about you. And you're getting the power from within yourself back and saying, this is my story. I can tell this without worrying about the people that have affected me X, Y, and Z ways, whatever it is, how it's going to affect them, because it's your story and you're reclaiming your power back. And that's where this new foundation is coming in at. And this is why your spirit team is with you, celebrating. Your ancestors are like, yes, this is amazing. And that's why you may be having, if it's not your friends or your family, then it's your spirit team that you're going to be celebrating with, right? Big time. There was something else I was going to pull and I can't remember what it was, but it had to do with that good news that I talked about coming. And I think it's because you broke this curse, this cycle, this pattern, and it was a big one. And because you broke it, you made room. You made room for something amazing to come your way. So I would not be surprised if a lot of you guys didn't get some kind of blessing or really great news towards the end of this week or any time within this week. But that's really what I see. I'm going to pull some oracle cards really quick, so give me 1 second. I'm pulling some angels and ancestors cards just because they're very heavy with us this week. Very, very heavy. So I want to see. All right, here we go. I didn't even need to ask. They already knew. So we have Elda. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Oh my God. Move beyond ancestral patterns, you guys. This whole reading has literally been about breaking generational stuff that your ancestors couldn't do, and they're celebrating with you. You're moving past that. You're moving beyond that. Connect with them. So put stuff out on your ancestral altar. You know, put a meal, put water out, change your water on there if you I need to change my water. See that? Pay attention to the signs. If your ears ringing like mine was, you see numbers, you get this intuitive feeling. If something is telling you to drive a certain way or take a certain route when you're walking, whatever it is, listen to that. Because when you get messages like that, that is them reaching out to you and trying to show you something. Okay, you know when you get like these downloads and you're like, oh, like it's like what? Oh, I knew this. Wow, that is when they're talking to you through you. And then we got Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. I told you, this week is all about growth and expansion. I mean, this whole month is because it's Scorpio season, and that's literally what Scorpio season is about. Okay, but this whole reading is literally saying breaking patterns. You are growing, you made room, and it's time to celebrate. So you're gonna get some really good news this week. I want to know what it is, okay? Because we need some good news shared. So if you made it this far, please comment some fruit emojis with a Scorpio in there, because it's Scorpio season and we're growing and we're celebrating what we have. So comment some fruit emojis with a Scorpio symbol, and please share how this reading resonated, and come back at the end of the week or whenever it is when you receive your good news and share that with everyone. And I will see you guys next week, and keep an eye out for the November What's Up with the Planets.